this is you working with coronavirus, you're not going to be interacting with it directly, because from the hospital where they take the swabs are put directly into some form of lysis buffer that should inactivate the virus, and then obviously we're then extracting RNA, then turning that into cDNA before we can do qPCR analysis. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Seuninscience. I'm Seun and I'm in science, and today is the 6th of April. It is 1:20 and I am about to share with you my day in the life working from home as a researcher. So for those of you who don't know, I am a stem cell researcher, a research assistant who worked at the Stem Cell Institute based at Cambridge, but in context and as a result of the lockdown in the UK, I have actually moved back to my family home in London, and I'm working from home. It is the 3rd week of the lockdown, and I wanted to kind of show you what my routine has been like. A disclaimer, I am still working and developing on my routine. I am nowhere near perfect. I have really productive days, and then some days I have less than productive days. I am aiming this week to have a productive week compared to productive days, and I have already started off the day working out, because for me that is a way that I can get my get my mind in the zone. So I have done a workout online on Instagram Live with one of the fitness instructors at my gym in Cambridge, and I am now going to quickly make a rundown of the things I plan to do today. I've got a meeting at 2, so to sort of keep the whole institute as a whole and kind of keep the community intact, we have internal seminars that are still going on Microsoft Teams. So we have someone from one of the labs who is presenting. The last one we did, which was last week, was quite successful. We had over almost 100 participants, so hopefully we have the same turnout, and you know, it kind of gives us the opportunity to still keep ourselves in the realm and the mindset of, you know, research and looking at what new data is around and all that. One of my focus this week is to read more papers. I have sort of like a bank of papers that I have been meaning to read, so I'm aiming to read them, actually make notes on them as well. Our lab has been quite good. Like the last 2 weeks we've already done a journal club on Teams, and we've had joint lab meetings as well, so we are still together on the internet, which is really cool. But for now I am just gonna quickly change out of this and get myself ready. So it's now almost 1:30 and I'm gonna just go and freshen up, ready in time for 2. So I will see you soon. Right, so it's 1:51 and with 9 minutes to spare I am ready for the meeting. Sorry for the squeaky chair, can't do nothing about it. Actually I think I'll show you what my home office is looking like, because you know. So this is my home office. It's literally just a table and my laptop and loads of waters, because you gotta keep hydrated. So this is my laptop, and one thing that I am trying to do to keep on top of like work and my to-do list and goals that I have during this period is to actually, let's just close that, is to actually write a diary. So I've got a working from home diary, and I literally just make a note of the main things that I did that day. So I just do just a quick update of what it is that I've done. So as I said earlier, we have done journal club already. I need to actually update this diary because this is from last Thursday, so I need to put it for Friday and for today. So yeah, in the 5 minutes we have, I just kind of want to talk about my experience so far working from home. It is weird because the kind of work I do, my normal day-to-day work life, is mostly wet lab stuff. So either in the TC room working with cells, or in the lab doing experiments, running qPCRs, or doing like working through some sort of kit. So it's definitely been weird, but I think it's also brought into consciousness the other aspects, or just how varied research is. Like, okay, as well as important as it is to obviously do experiments and collect data, there's also the other aspect of it where it comes to data analysis, or reading up on papers, and getting yourself involved and building your knowledge on what literature is saying and in the field that you're working in. So I think this time just gives an opportunity for us as researchers to do that. One of my main goals in this lockdown period actually is to read papers, because that is something that I always found I didn't have time to do on a normal basis, because you come into work, you've got an experiment running, and you go in, do experiments, and you leave, and then you get home and you're tired, and it's like all these excuses just rouse up, but there's no longer that excuse. So yeah, that is one of my aims this lockdown shutdown period, as well as trying to gain some skills. So trying to develop and learn how to use R, because I think in the day and age that we are, it's a fundamental skill that a researcher should have. Like, I think bioinformatics is where it's going, and it's always a bonus to have on your CV. The meeting's about to start, so let's log in and see what we can learn today. Okay, so the meeting is done. I had a bit of an issue joining the meeting on my laptop, so I joined in on my phone. I just feel like I want to be back working, but obviously we have to adhere to the advice from the government. Let's all be socially responsible and do our little bit. I think I'm going to try and read a review or two, and then I'm going to reread the paper that Andrea is doing for journal club tomorrow, work on the notes that I made so that I'm prepped for tomorrow, and I plan to go for a walk today because the weather is kind of nice. Then I found actually this website, which I will put a link down below, and a screenshot of basically just calling out to scientists, those with any form of experience. I mean, if you do data analysis or even experience with qPCR or that kind of stuff. So it's just little ways that we as well can help, even though we're working from home. There's ways that we can help. Let's think of the nurses and the doctors who are literally like on the front line, risking their lives, risking their health. Think of their families, think of their their loved ones. Whoa, this sun though, wow. Okay, I see you, sun. Look at that, look at that. Okay, so it is 7 o'clock and I managed to read through the paper that Andrea is going to be taking tomorrow for journal club. I was hoping to get through reading a paper that my boss had sent on Teams, but I'm having issues downloading the paper, so that will be like one of the first things that I do tomorrow. And guess what, I just checked my YouTube on YouTube Studio, and I am now on 100 subscribers. I am so gassed. I am so excited. I mean, you know, let's keep it corporate. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, 100 subscribers. Thank you so much to everyone who's watching and liking and commenting. As I said, I want this to be basically a community. Let's just become internet friends. I'll see if I'm gonna be basically vlogging the rest of this week. Today has been semi-productive. I do plan on doing some editing tonight, editing this video and working on some of the content that I've already filmed before the lockdown. So I've got some interviews that I've done with a few scientists who work in the institute, so I'm excited to share that with you. But yeah, apart from that, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, you know, because your girl is becoming a YouTuber and that, no, a content creator. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a lovely one, and I will see you in the next one. Deuces. So I decided to come to the park because I needed to get out of the house for a bit, and I thought a walk would be nice. I would run, but I ain't got time for that, so a walk instead. I'm gonna try and do a time lapse, but you'll see.